Hello and welcome to Roosters versus the Warriors here at Allianz Stadium. This is set to be a very good game here. In the box with me, I've got the one and only Will K. And Will, how do we feel about this game?
I'm looking forward to this one. The Warriors desperately need a win to put themselves into the 8 and potentially 2 finals. It'll help in their road. 2 finals, of course. And the Roosters, they're looking to get off the bottom of the ladder here, fighting for pride more than anything. Seeing the vulnerability of the Rabbitohs. And of course the Cowboys, maybe they can avoid the spoon yet. So if they get a win here tonight, maybe they will not get another wooden spoon.
Yeah, well, we can always hope. But once again, we've got these great players on the field here. Aaron White kicking us off, and has he always had that haircut? That's a bit diabolical. It looks like maybe some of the stress of being in this Warriors team has gotten to him. It's turned his hair grey, and then it's gotten all dreaded up. Is that a new one, Will?
It may be. I think so. I haven't seen it in a while. I haven't actually seen Aaron White, but yes. I think that maybe it's the pressure of having to move into the halves that's done him in here. It's anyone's guess, really.
Yeah, well, you can ask any half. It is a stressful job. Just ask Sonny Tyre. He hates it. But anyways, we're getting on with this one. Tyler Weston just running it up there. Big halfback. Thinks he's a prop forward. We got McQueen. The halves in this Roosters team at the moment, they're just really trying to make those meters. Goes to Kerrigan. Out to Mansour. Mansour, quick pass to Weston. Once again, the half taking the hit up. Will, these halves are really getting into it here. They might want to play lock like you. Anyways, it goes to Kerrigan. He puts a big boot in, and he's taking over the kicking duties. Something's going on here. The forwards are kicking, and and the halfbacks are running the ball. Will, what's going on here?
I'm not too sure what's going on at the moment out there. Yeah, I can't blame the halves though for wanting to take hit-ups. Everyone wants to be like me, so you can't really blame them for that one, Riley. But yeah, I'm not too sure what's going on at the moment. Maybe the forwards should be taking the runs and the halves should be taking the kicks.
Yeah, it's a proven strategy, but obviously the Roosters, they're thinking outside the box at the moment. And where's the harm in it when you're looking down the barrel of a wooden spoon? So yeah, you can't blame the effort as it goes to Aaron White, kicking it all the way down to, I'm not even going to try that name. He tries to run it back, but he's stopped very nicely in that one.
I reckon you should try that name, Riley. I reckon that'd be a good idea.
Call him Joe from now on.
Joe? And what are we going to do at the other debutant on the other side of the field, number 12 for the Warriors?
Oh dear, what's his name again?
Tane Rangamai.
Okay, if you say so. As it goes to Wilson, running it up. Nice little run from him. Goes to McQueen, inside ball for Kerrigan. Bit of a trick play there, but Kerrigan's wrapped up very nicely by Jai McCartney at lock. Jai McCartney, another person who wants to be like you, Will. He's maybe been a bit inspired. That big body, he's putting it to use in the forwards now. As it goes to Square, he's trying to get going, but that's a great tackle. I think that's McQueen there making that one. Very strong on Marcus Square. Very, very good player. He's proven in the field. Blue tongue legend. As it goes to that man you were just talking about, Will. Over to Square once again. Square.
And what was his name again? Sorry, Riley?
I couldn't even tell you actually. As it goes back to him again. He's a great player. Very experienced. Aaron White
he's debuting tonight.
Field. Very experienced in the mines. As now Mansour tries to run it back. That's a great tackle. He gets absolutely nowhere. Just that TBC Live logo right behind him as well. Kerrigan now running it up on the 40. The Roosters have had some pretty good meters so far. Both teams defending well, but at the moment it just seems like the Roosters have had the better of this field position so far. As you see, great tackle. Once again, John McCartney's been in a lot of tackles. He's been very strong in them as well. Line McQueen sending it out to Mansour. Mansour, the Pope, just getting past one, but he's taken down nicely. Some good defense from both teams here. Now the Chooks want to boot it into Marcus Square. That's what they're going to want to do. And he doesn't go anywhere. I think that's good when they're making that strong tackle. Square absolutely gone nowhere early on in this game.
Yeah, good stuff there from the centres. For both teams so far, they've been able to shut down the wingers pretty much every time that there's been a kick chase. Good set there from the Roosters as well to put the Warriors down this half. A lot of pressure mounting on them now to try and get out of their red zone.
Yeah, absolutely. Now Corcoran just shoveling it off. What do you think about Corcoran moving out of lock? I mean, he's a proven lock. He's a great player. Do you think that Jai might have lost his marbles a little bit moving him out of there?
Yes, I do, actually. I don't know why Patrick Corcoran's playing in the halves, and I'm not sure why he's put himself at lock. I know he started his career there when he was at Souths, Jai McCartney. He actually did start as a lock, but he's a great half, and like Corcoran's a great lock. I don't think that was the problem with the team, to be honest.
Yeah, you might be right, as we just saw the Pope making an absolutely great run. That was a divine run from him. As now, they're very close to the opposition. Oh, Riley Holmes. Sorry, it was actually Riley Holmes earlier that made that tackle. That's not Ethan Goodwin. I'm losing my mind here.
He is suspended.
Oh, you're absolutely right. And the Pope, he goes through. Will, you talk about suspension, and then Cody Mansour just suspends the defense of the Warriors and just dives straight in. The Catholic Church would love that from their man, the Pope.
Yeah, I've just heard words there all the way from the Vatican. There have been cheers. Obviously, no one able to go into the Vatican, but they can hear the cheers from the outside there. The Pope in for another one. And he's been really, really good for the Roosters this season. Well-deserved try there and just adds to his total tally for this year. I think that he's honestly been the Roosters' best player. And, you know, we're probably going to play maybe a bit of cut of keep later. You know, Snicko Balbroa's favourite game. And I think that he'll definitely be a keep for the Roosters. He's just been solid for them.
Yeah, hide your kids. The Pope is out and about. He's just been absolutely incredible for the Chooks this season. And, man, he's just keeping up that form, isn't he, Will?
Yeah, he sure is. He sure is. So, maybe that's good things to come. And you could just see the way he ran there. He just totally isolated the defense. And there was no way they were going to stop him. He did it all himself there. Just got a simple pass. And he does what we saw out Tyler Almatungi do last night. Just able to completely isolate the defense and go under the sticks.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, I'm going to be versing him next week after the bye. So, you know, hopefully we verse him on a Sunday. Maybe he'll take a rest day. As you see, Kerrigan just running straight through. Maybe I don't want to play him on a Sunday because that might give him extra power. I'm not too sure. Ooh. But Goodwin straight through the line. She's got some space too. That's incredible. Just barely taken down by David Tiawa, the fast man on the left there. As it goes to Curtin. Curtin back in the hooker jersey. He's been there for a while now, and he's been a lot better in that position. It goes to McQueen, all the way out to Weston. Weston with the bomb. No one's underneath it, except for Marcus Square. That's a great take, but that's an even better tackle.
Great stuff.
They've gotten him back into the in-goal. That's incredible work from the Chooks.
He does a beautiful kick there from the Roosters just to put it up. It's a bit of a floater, an awkward one for Marcus Square. Had to come out of his own in-goal to take it. And, of course, he's been dragged back into it for a repeat set here.
Yeah, incredible work. I would have really liked to see maybe a bit more desperation in trying to attack the ball there. It was in a very nice position to try and maybe get points, but they're not looking after that as they see Kerrigan. What an offload that was. That was incredible. Second tackle now, the Chooks. They have a great chance. Where are they going? They go left. Johnson, the captain, just trying to make some meters here. They're going back on the short side. It goes to Punch. He thinks he's a center, and he's going to drive forward. He's very strong, but he doesn't get there in the end. It goes all the way out to McQueen. McQueen, he's stopped in his tracks. So I think that's Jai McCartney making that tackle. Very strong in defense so far, old Jai. It goes all the way out to Kerrigan with the bomb. Once again, who's underneath it? It's going to be Hone King. That's a great take, but once again, a great tackle from the Roosters. This defense has been amazing, but the attack just hasn't been perfect.
Yeah, like you said, and the Warriors, you know, we should really praise their defense. 2 back-to-back sets on the line now and able to have an answer for both scenarios. That was really, really good stuff from them and showed some great resilience. Now they've got to fight out their own end and try and get this game to be a bit more even in the positioning.
Yeah, absolutely. But as we can see already, this defense has been just great. It's the 5th tackle now, and they're only around 36 meters away from their own end goal. So this has been another great defensive set from the Roosters, just really putting that pressure on the Warriors as they're going to put in a very long kick, but it's not even long enough as that man on on the wing for the Roosters, he goes and takes it up, but he has no luck trying to get past any players. It's a great tackle as we see Kerrigan. There's a man in that lock jersey who should definitely stay there. What a player. That was a great fend. A good little run for him. Wilson now driven back. Warriors defense just holding on nicely there. Third now. Goes to McQueen. Out to Johnson. Johnson tries to find a gap and he finds one. That break tackle is coming in handy. He makes Warriors really have to get involved in that one. Goes to Weston. Running it up once again. The Harps are really thinking that they're props at the moment. As it goes to Kerrigan once again. Putting in the kick. Man, this is insane. And Marcus Squarey's too good. But he's taken down very nicely. And man, Kerrigan keeps on taking the... And these halves keep on taking the hit-ups. I'm actually a bit concerned now, Will.
Yeah, I mean, that's absolutely true. Kerrigan has done a lot of kicking tonight. Just quickly, Marcus Square on that wing tonight in the number 5 jersey for the Warriors. He's had a lot of high balls, and he's taken each one with grace, so really good stuff from him so far. The halves, if you keep on running at the line from either team, you are going to get hurt, so I guess we'll wait and see whether there are any injuries from either Lightning McQueen or Tyler Weston that pop up.
Yeah, absolutely. And once again, a great defensive set from the Roosters. Just really just punishing. Oh, there he is. He's been flattened there. They're trying to interrupt me. But once again, we got Mansour trying to run it up. The Pope having no joy in that one. It's the second now. 20 minutes into this game. We're about to see some interchanges come through as well. Lightning McQueen taking another hit up. And man, Warriors defense is just trying to actually... hold itself together a bit better now. As I say that, he needs to stop getting the ball, please. I can't say his name. As it goes to Kerrigan again, he's putting it back for Turney. Turney just driving forward, and the penalty given away. That's diabolical. And they're going to take the 2. That's not too bad of an option. Just get that 2 points ahead. And making an 8-point lead, that's pretty good from the Chooks, and the Warriors just showing a little bit of ill discipline there.
Yeah, Muzzle, the fact that you think that's a good move, I'm honestly going to say that's the difference between you and me. That's why we're in second and you're in 8th. You got them on the back fence, you got them on the ropes here. Go for the kill shot, go for an extra try. You're that close, and the Warriors were looking desperate enough to give away a penalty. That's not the time that you take a 2, that's the time that you go full out.
Well, Will, it's either guaranteed points or, a chance to put points on. And with how we see games in the SRL so often, 2 points can be the defining factor very often. It happens a lot. And, I think that taking some guaranteed points where you can is always a good option. As you see now,
yeah,
Turney.
You would.
I definitely would. I'm a smart man, Will. Now it goes over left to Johnson. Johnson just trying to drive forward on the second. Oh, that's a bit of a weird pass there. McQueen was not expecting that one. And he just runs it up to the 30. That was a bit of a weird one from the Chooks. Just killing their momentum a little bit maybe. And Turney taking another hit up. Just come on the field. Already taking a lot of effort. And now we see an early kick from Kerrigan once again. Man, Bunce is going to have to run back and get this one. That's what he does. Where's he going to go? He goes straight through Blair Curtin. Curtin had no chance at all. And a penalty given away by that man Turney. Maybe just doing a little bit too much work in that prior set. And he just gives away a penalty there. That's a bit disappointing from the Roosters.
Yeah, really unnecessary penalty there. And they've just given a whole lot of free space to the Warriors. Now if they can, get some pressure, get some momentum going on, that will come down all to Lachlan Turney's error there. They've been having them on the ropes for the last 20 minutes, so it was really unnecessary. And they just, I don't know, maybe got a bit too involved, took it a bit too personally, that hit up.
Yeah, maybe. And Marcus Square getting involved in the attack now. He's been really involved in the defense. He's been very good. They've really been testing him, and he just makes a nice little run there.
And this guy...
That's the third. And this guy. Okay, Will. As you see Wriggle getting the offload to Jai, and that's a terrible offload. They lose almost 10 meters on that one. Goes over left to Corcoran once again, just playing in the halves. It's actually kind of triggering me that he's not at lock a little bit. It's like, it feels wrong. almost. As you see Aaron White putting the bomb up. It's for Square. Square, he takes it, but he's not going anywhere. I'm not meaning to rhyme here, but that was just a little bit disappointing from the Warriors. Definitely too shallow to really do anything there, Will.
Yeah, way too shallow. Great stuff from Marcus Square under the high ball. Once again, we've seen it all night tonight as, oh, that's a great ball to Mansour as he just goes for a run. But Aaron White, shocking kick. Absolutely abysmal kick. You know, you need to put that way, way deeper, and maybe you need to have a little bit of fear, and it's okay if it ends up in the in goal, but just ending up on the 20-meter mark, you're not going to be able to do anything there.
Yeah, it's not ideal, is it? As we've just seen the Roosters making a great amount of meters there. Goodwin running it up too. Just stop there. That's a great tackle by Horner King. It goes left to Kerrigan. Kerrigan out to Carrigan. Oh, jeez. That's going to be a difficult one if they combine many more times. It's the 5th. Roosters are in a great chance.
My God,
oh,
another one.
What a kick.
Oh, beautiful kick.
To take. And I swear, Milo Kerrigan, he's a absolute demon right now. He's kicking, he's running, he's fending, he's doing everything.
Well, Milo Kerrigan, he's one of the best locks in the league, and just have a look at this. That's a perfectly placed kick, and you could just see it ends up just behind the legs of this guy, and Lightning McQueen picking it up and putting it down. That's often the opposite way around that we see the halves and the locks combine, but I don't think there'll be any complaints here from McQueen. Yeah,
absolutely, and man, Kerrigan, he's just been kicking, he's been running, he's been playmaking, going for 40-20s. He's done everything. He's a demon tonight. I don't think he likes the Warriors. He just wants to do everything. This has been insane from him so far, and yeah, it's actually very impressive to see just one player carrying the whole team on his back right now.
Yeah, no, and I mean, Matty Harris, he did depart so that Milo Kerrigan could play to his full potential, and I think that's really been achieved. He has been, in the wins that they've had, the Roosters, the few wins that they have, Milo Kerrigan has been instrumental in them, and you know, at times people have considered maybe Milo Kerrigan to be wasted at the Roosters, but I personally think that he's just a real strong and I guess pillar of this team. So if they need a rebuild, which I mean arguably they do a little bit, he's definitely someone that you need to build around.
You know, someone stop him. He just took a great run. Here's Mansour once again. These two are like the left and right knockout punch of this team. They're actually just incredible. A two-man army right now. This is great, and Johnson will have absolutely no complaints with that because they've been cooking. As it goes to Weston now, he's driven back. Give it back to Kerrigan or Mansour. Just have them be the only ones taking runs, and you'll find some joy. It goes over to McQueen. McQueen, he drops it. That's disappointing. If that was Kerrigan there, they probably would have scored.
Not gonna lie, you're probably right there. He probably would have actually got boot to ball, and McQueen... I mean, what did they say about McQueen when he got traded? That he was a premier half or something? No, you're being outkicked by a lock right now. Just keep it, give it to Kerrigan, keep it to Mansour, and just let everyone else take hit-ups. It's a pretty simple game plan, I think, to beat the Warriors here.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear. What's just happened there? Oh, dear.
Oh, dear. What the hell?
The Akatank Premier center. Everyone knows he's a great center. Yeah, just playing in there. Doing a good job too. But I'm not sure what just happened to give the Warriors an extra set. I thought there might have been a knock-on or something there, but obviously not. It's David Tiawa running it forward. Over to Bunce. Bunce is finally getting involved. Has he even touched the ball this game? It's going to be the Warriors in a great bit of field position here. David Tiawa taking another hit up on the 4th now. They're going right to Corcoran. Corcoran, huge long ball. And Jai McCartney gets absolutely flattened. Get back into the halves, mate. That's what they say to him. And the Chooks, wow, they really got away with one there. The Warriors looked a little bit dangerous, but that was just a bit of a waste.
Yeah, Jai McCartney, they've done a good job to flatten him there because, as we all know, he is quite rotund. And it can make it hard to flatten him. Welcome to the forwards, mate. This is what you need to expect if you're going to be playing at lock and unable to just find his footing or catch the ball, and just turning over some good position and good possession there.
Yeah, for sure. And Cody Mansour wrapped up very nicely in that one as well. He's always dangerous when he gets the ball, but that was a great one to just keep him locked up there. As the ball goes all the way down to Horne King. Horne King, he's got a bit of space, and he tries to get through. That's a great tackle, just stopping him in his tracks. It's always dangerous when he gets the ball, old Horne King. Those sideburns, they're deadly. As you see,
dummy!
Where is he? Where is he playing? Is he playing at lock? At 5'8", wing, center? I'm not too sure anymore, Willers. What the hell is happening? What the hell was that? Oh man, that's some incredible ball work, Will. You know all about that. As you see, Jai McCartney driving it forward on the 4th now. Warriors, they've got some good field position. It's going to be White sending it out to Wriggle. Wriggle just running it forward on the 5th now. Are they going to be close enough for a bomb? We're about to see. Goes to White, and no, he just boots it all the way down to the man on debut. It goes over to him. He makes some space. He's got some room.
Say his name. Say his name. Say his name.
Watch him go. What a player. He gets driven down. Thank God. Oh, if he scored, I might have had to say his name there. As it goes to McQueen. McQueen running forward. That's great from him. Just getting his team into real nice places. Kerrigan, he's so close. He wants one. He deserves one too. It's a 3rd now, and it's going to be Johnson. Johnson, he's so close, and he's going to score, the captain. He gets there, and it's too easy for him. It was set up by those great players. Oh, Kerrigan as well, just making a good run just to get them in that position as well. And look at that. That is a try. Old Aaron White, his hair's just turned a little bit grayer after that one. In fact, it might start falling out after that try, and it might look a bit like Johnson, but that's a great one.
Yeah, that is good stuff there. Chad Johnson with a try of his own, and as we've seen, that's a great run from Jordan. I'm going to try this one. Malor Corsauli. I don't know. That's just what I've been told by our experts here up in the Vox. But that is a fantastic run to put his team in a great position. Of course, the captain getting over, big pushover try, as he often does. Just good stuff from the Roosters as they take a 20-0 lead. And I actually don't know who saw this coming. I don't think I tipped this way, and I doubt that you did either, Maza. This is a bit of an upset here.
Yeah, Jordan Malor Casali. Okay, I'll try my best, Will. I don't exactly trust your pronunciation. But
I took Roosters 9-18, actually.
Okay, cheater. But yeah, I'm actually not too sure what I took. I always have a bit of faith in the Chooks, but I actually couldn't tell you what I've put my bet on. And I can't be bothered checking either. As we see Turney running it forward. McQueen over to Goodwin. Brad Goodwin playing in the 2nd row. That's actually a bit surprising. I didn't see that before the game. I think he's a very good forward. Very good in the props as well. But I don't know. What do you think about that, Will? Do you think you happy with him playing in the 2nd row, or would you rather see him playing at the props?
Oh yeah. I mean, Brad Goodwin. It's a pretty simple answer. He needs to be playing 8. He's a great prop. He hits hard. He runs hard, and he just brings the whole team forward. You don't need anything flashy in your number 8. I mean, some teams, you got Ollie Parcher, your Hayden Davises, players that are capable of scoring hat-tricks as a prop, but you don't need that. And Brad Goodwin, he's just someone you sign and you just use as a battering ram, basically. Yeah, that's it's definitely something that he does well. He's a strong player as we're getting very close to half-time now. The Warriors they're trying their hand a little bit. Jai McCartney nearly saw a hole, but it closed up on him very quickly. Few seconds left. If the Warriors want anything, it's probably going to have to be Chance Bunce that makes a move. Just a few seconds left on the 4th now. They go to Raymond. Raymond, he's going to run it out. Dummy half. He's got some space too. The offload. Jai McCartney. This is the chance, but no, he gets flipped on his back. That's incredible work from the Roosters. That looked awfully close. I thought they were certain to score there. One last chance. It's going to be Corcoran. He puts the bomb up. It's a good one, but O'Driscoll is there. None of the Warriors knew what the play was. That is a bit shocking. And that will end the first half for us. Roosters up 20-0. We'll see you in the 2nd.
I'm just waiting for Kiss Cam to come on. On me. It's not happening. Do you like it? Do you like it? The environment here, do you like the footy? Yes, we're on. Yeah, we're live.
You're not you when you're hungry. Snickos. Hey SRL fans, want to support the league further? Join the Simulation Rugby League Patreon. Get exclusive access to additional content, early access to league releases and supporter-only giveaways and upgrades. Whatever you're looking for, we have something for every fan. When you become a Patreon, you're more than just a spectator. You're a crucial part of our team. Your support helps us keep delivering the high-quality matches and content that you love, and it ensures that we can keep the SRL experience growing for fans of all ages. It's super simple. Head to our Patreon page, pick the tier that's right for you, and you're in. Every bit of support helps us grow and makes the SRL an even better place for everyone. Now, back to the game.
Hello and welcome back to the second half of this clash. The Roosters versus the Warriors. It's 20-0 after the first 40 minutes. And I'm not sure if anyone was expecting this result at halftime. With me in the box still, I've got Will K. And Will, what do you think of that first half?
Yeah, great stuff in that first half, I thought, from the Roosters. The Warriors, the exact opposite, as we've seen a lot of challenging things for them. As, a lot of things just didn't work for them in that first half. Patrick Corcoran at half, he's come off now. Joe Turner Jr.'s, he's just come off literally just then. And Logan Strange has come back on for whoever was at right prop. I'm actually not sure who it was. Joe Turner Jr., of course. But yeah, a lot of different things going on tonight for this Warriors side, and maybe they can capitalize. The Roosters, it's a bit of a different story. They've been really good, but they've made some big changes. Milo Kerrigan has come off, as has Brad Goodwin. So I guess only time will tell whether those changes actually do them any good. To me, it looks like they'll probably hurt their team rather than help them.
You know, there's also maybe a little bit of, I don't know, just a bit of sympathy for the players at the moment. You know, maybe doing a bit of a mercy rule by taking off Kerrigan. I could see that definitely being the case. No, so maybe just giving him a rest after how good he was in the first half. Just right there, Horne King making a great take. Definitely helping his team out. I don't know, Will, do you think that might be the case? Maybe just giving them a break after that amazing first half.
I mean, in the case of Milo Kerrigan, he ran 134 run meters in that first half. I definitely would say that he, well deserved a break. Brad Goodwin, he did virtually nothing in that first half, so moving him to the front row maybe would have been the better case. He didn't really do much in that first half, as 12s often don't, to warrant a break like he's receiving.
Oh, but hold on, Turner nearly ran away. Willie could hear you yapping, and he just thought, all right, it's time to turn it on. As we see, David Tiawa just trying to run it up. He's driven back there, though. Warriors, they've woken up. They're awake. It goes to Kaval, over to Strange. Mr. SRL himself cannot get through this defense. Where are they going on the fifth now? It's going to Kaval, and Kaval does nothing. Will K just farted in the box. Absolutely lost it. And man, that was a bit disappointing.
Yeah, I think you're blaming me for your farts earlier. That's okay. I'm not sure if the mics actually picked that up, but that's okay. As we just look at why we've only had Rohan Kaval in this second half. You've got a gold rated half, and you've benched him. He's going to take some time to warm up into the game, especially when you're getting pumped 20-0. He's a player that you want to be starting, not coming off your bench. I'm not sure what this whole deal is with the Warriors lineup, to be completely honest. I think it's a little bit out of whack. I think it's the wrong direction for their team, and I don't think it does them any favours. The only player that really has been doing much tonight is Chance Bunce, to be honest. And maybe David Tiawa has also had some good defensive stops. But a lot of these players, they just look a little bit out of sorts out there tonight for the Warriors.
Yeah, definitely will. And, you know, it's just been a bit un-Warriors-like almost. They just haven't had a lot of fire in the way that they play in their attack.
Oh!
But here's a bit of fire. Joe McCartney, he could hear me. And he gets the offload away too. White nearly doing something there, but he just could not get the ball to the ground. It's going to be Luke Short, and I think he puts the right decision up there. Good old Luke Short, gone but not forgotten. And yeah, there's the red lights. Very close there from the Warriors, and they still have a couple more tackles to work with here. It's going to be Strange out to Turner. Turner.
Oh!
Solid
Oh!
out.
Oh!
That's the first points of the game for the Warriors. It was almost too easy. The Chooks, their defense has been so good all game, but right there, it just was not good at all. Johnson just watching. 2 weeks later, he'll say, no, stop, don't score in the shower or something like that. But right there, he was just watching, a little bystander there.
What? Well said, Riley, I guess. I don't know. The Warriors with their first points of the game here, and it obviously had to be Matthew Turner. He's been great for them this season, the rookie. He's had some great stand-up moments and just putting his team on the board. Maybe they can find some confidence and find some form following this. Hopefully they can, as that's a good kick there from Raymond, just to put that to cut the lead down to only 14 now.
Yeah, that lead, I mean, it was a good lead going into half-time, but if the Warriors really just start playing here, they can chase it down. It's definitely possible. It's going to be a hard one. It's going to be a very, very hard one. But in the end, if anyone can do it, Jai McCartney, he's a freaky man, and he can make things happen too. So we'll see if they can really get themselves going here, as we see Strange just driven back straight away. Mr. SRL, he hasn't had too much joy in this game.
Oh,
and now we
go
see
on, son.
He's the only one on the field for the Warriors right now. Look at that. What a player. It's going to be Tiawa now. Man, he has not had a lot of joy so far this game. He's really been driven back every time he gets the ball. We'd love to see him find a little bit of open space. As we see McCartney, there's a bit of open space. Good old Jai. Love to see him pumping his legs there. It's the fourth now. It goes to Tiawa. And Tiawa, oh, nearly hit a gap. That was a great tackle. Just able to stop him. That Chook's defense is desperate. It goes to McCartney. He's back playing like a halfback now. And there's Bunce. He gets involved, but that was a terrible bomb. And nothing was ever going to be happening off the back of that.
Yeah, no, not the play there. It was just another shocking bomb kick, and we've seen a couple tonight. Maybe it is the wet conditions. But yeah, just not the kick, not the move there from the Warriors to close off their set, which was a fairly good set as well. So they need to improve on that, because, you know, there's still plenty of time in this game, so they can come back and really fight for a win here.
Yeah, absolutely. And no, they just got to try and wrap up the Chooks, and they're actually having a pretty hard time of doing that right now, as Beck Goodwin just makes a nice little run there. On the fourth now, Smeller just on the field 10 minutes ago, very fresh. He'll be ready for a bit of action too. It goes to Weston, out to McQueen. Another one of these shallow bombs. We've been seeing a lot of them. And Tank takes that nicely. Aka Tank, renowned center. Just very good under the high ball there. Now the Warriors, you know, that was a really not much of a test from the Chooks. I'd say that's one of their worst sets so far this game, actually. They've been very dominant. But that one just wasn't great. As you see David Tiawa, there's a bit of space for him. About time. I missed seeing him run. He's been very quiet tonight. As now it's gone to Caval, out to White. White just driving forward on the fourth now. Sending it left. It goes to John McCartney, who's driven back in a great tackle there. That's Johnson. He's moved himself to lock to cover for Kerrigan coming off. He's doing well so far. Goes to Caval. Kicks all the way down to O'Driscoll. Now O'Driscoll gets past. Bunce is just on the floor. Superman diving. O'Driscoll, that is a great run. Watch him go right underneath the sticks. That is a great try. And now this task for the Warriors has just become almost impossible.
I mean, look at this man go. He's been pretty good on the wing tonight. It is his wing debut, I believe. And just have a look at the pace there. Able to just peel away from everyone and get around Bunce. Made Chance Bunce look silly. And if Chance Bunce looks silly, we all do. So that is a great try there. Really, really well deserved tonight.
Yeah, not many people can do that to Chance Bunce, but man, on your wing debut as well, that's something special. Chance Bunce is not an easy person to make look silly. And look at that, 26-6. The Chooks, how good is this from them? Just really dominant so far in this game. The Warriors look like they might have been hoping to change things around at the start of the second half, but really, it's just been they've just been too strong. It's too hard to compete with a team when they're just having a performance like this, especially in the rain as well. How disciplined they've been able to play. It's been very impressive, Will.
Yeah, it sure has been, and full credit really to the captaincy and how they've done in this game. They've obviously prepared well. They've obviously practiced and trained and done tests, everything that they needed to try and get this result tonight. The Warriors, I think they'll have a hard look at their team list when all is said and done tonight, and think, what the hell was I thinking? Because that is basically the result that has been given.
Yeah, absolutely. It's really just a moment that the Warriors might need to look inwards for. It hasn't been their best performance. As we see, Square now trying to make a run. He's shown glimpses, Will. Just little glimpses. He just hasn't been able to get too much. It goes to Raymond. Raymond finds space. It's over to Stranger now. Nearly runs away, but he's reeled in. On the second now, the Warriors might be able to get something going here. They go to Caval. Caval just runs it up onto the opposition 30. On the third now. They go short side. Tiawa over to King. King nearly gets through. That's just wearing Beck Goodwin like a backpack there. As it goes all the way out, long pass. Turner, luckily for the Warriors, that wasn't picked off. It would have been very easy for that to happen. On the fifth now. Goes back to Caval. Caval, that's a beautifully placed kick. No one's underneath it. And oh man, Maloko Soali. I don't know. Oh man, Will, you might need to help me with that one. But surely he was just in the in goal there. That's that might have been a miss from the. That might have been a miss from the reps there.
That's rich coming from you, Muzz. Oh Jesus!
Look at that. Who's just taken into touch there, Will?
That was Jordan Malokosali.
Oh yeah, thanks, Will. You're saying I'm rich. All right.
I'm saying it's rich for criticizing the referees.
Oh, I thought you dissing me. All right. Anyways, Strange getting us started again. McCartney just driving it up. Warriors just showing a bit of good defense there, taking old mate into touch, and now Square. Oh, very close. He was nearly through. Man, he wants to try. He's been very good tonight. As now we see. He's getting close, but he's taking on his back. Warriors second rower, we'll call him. Getting awfully close there, just over the line as well.
I reckon you should have a crack at this one, Muzz.
I think I already did have a crack, and it just wasn't great. So we'll leave it at that.
We will learn your names. We apologise. We are very pale.
Okay, maybe you are. But anyways, Logan Strange just getting us started once again. It goes over to McCartney. McCartney not able to drive forward enough. He's stopped nicely. It's the fifth now. Goes to Caval. Will he have anything for us? He might, but oh, Goodwin does very well. Taking that ball nicely. And really just diffuses that whole situation there. It was looking a little bit hairy. But now Wilson got a bit of space. The co-captain, and oh, that's a forward pass. And the Warriors once again get the ball back. They've been a little bit lucky here, Will.
Yeah, they sure have been. That's a real turn of fortunate events for the Warriors. Maybe they can, get some points and help their forward against a little bit here. 20 points is a big ask in the last 20 minutes to come back from. That is a 4-score game. But if they can get the right people firing, maybe they can just close us down and make it look a little bit prettier.
Yeah, absolutely. As we see now, Warriors is trying to drive very close to the Chooks defense. They're really trying to put some pressure on and get some points. McCartney driving forward. Where are they going now? On the fifth. They go left. Aaron White. Aaron White, he's got it. He's got it. But he gets turned on his back. And just once again, so close yet so far. The Warriors cannot convert their efforts into points.
They're just unable to get over the line there, and not quite the right play from them on the last. They haven't really had any strong fifth tackle options since we saw that early try in this second half. And that really has been a problem tonight. It's their halves combination that's killing them at the moment. You've got Joe McCartney and you've got Rowan Caval playing in two positions they don't normally play in. And you've got Patrick Corcoran and Aaron White in the halves. It's not going to work against a team like this.
No,
Oh,
I would like to cut you off as Mansour, the Pope, is back in again. Oh, man, Church is in session. And look at him go straight through line. It was out of nowhere as well. Will, whenever you start yapping and going on a tangent, it's like the Roosters just want to cut you off. I don't think they like you. I think they might be a bit annoyed with you, but look at that. Chance Bunce once again going for the Superman. And look at that. What a put down. The Pope is too good, and he just chucks the ball straight into a Warriors player just for the hell of it as well. It's a bit disrespectful, but when you're playing like he is, you've earned it.
yeah, really good stuff there from Cody Mansour, the Pope. As we've seen all season, he is just, once again, a try-scoring freak. Just a general freak. Just really, really good stuff from him. And of course, it must be a Sunday because he has blessed us once again.
Yeah, I'm feeling blessed. He's putting around the, what's it called, the concession plate or whatever it's called. He's just passing it around to all the Warriors players, and they're all putting in a few dollars. All putting in some money for him, and they're doing it without saying a word. You know, they're not complaining at all. He's just having his way with them. As now we see Goodwin running it up, and he's getting us started here. 63 minutes into this one, we'll see the last bit of interchanges very shortly. Seeing a bit of a lock interchange. And, Will, I'm not too sure about the interchanges, but will we see Milo Kerrigan's back on the field again, right?
He's on the field, yeah. He's right there.
Oh, yeah. He's right there. There he is. There's the man. He's playing a prop, I think, as well, which is a bit disappointing. Because we know how good he is at lock. I'd love to see him playing lock again.
Ooh.
He's great at prop as well, but
Give the kick to
we
Milo.
love seeing him at lock. Yeah, exactly. You need him to kick. You need him at lock so he can kick. He can't kick at prop. Come on.
Renowned half and worthwhile trade, Lightning McQueen.
All right, you know what? He does get a lot of hate. I think he's been a really good addition to the team. I've seen him in some games where he's really made a good impact on the team, and he's made a big difference. And there's Kerrigan. He can't kick in the props, but he can put big hits on. That's what you love from him.
Wait, so he's made a big change. Is that why they're 2-9?
What?
I said, is that why they're 2-9?
Well, I mean, maybe because they were 0 and whatever before he came. So, you know, any change is a good change, I suppose. You know, you can't really be dissing him. I think he's been good. In the glimpses that I've seen, he's made a very nice impact on the team. As now you see Kerrigan. Kerrigan just so good. So consistent, no matter where he's playing. Now, oh dear, what's happened here? Jasper Goodwin, bit of butterfingers maybe. That just wasn't great there. Now the Warriors have the ball back.
Let him go. That's one.
Now Raymond sending it left. Tiawa.
He's held there.
Man, I want to see him get some more space. I think he's only had one line break this game, which is a bit low for his standards. Then again, I'm not too sure how effective he's been this season, Will. Maybe you can enlighten me. Has he really been able to find the holes this season, or has he had a bit of a form slump?
Is this David Tower, sorry?
Yes.
Yeah, he's had a bit of a slump this season. Not quite the start he had as of last season, and not quite the season he's had. He's been unable to find the gaps as much, unable to find the big runs. And yeah, just not as good. Oh my goodness, Ray O'Driscoll. He's been a freak tonight.
Ray O'Driscoll. Just a freak, isn't he? You cannot stop him. He's a man on a mission at the moment. And man, has he been good. As we see Goodwin taking a hit up. Back in the props again, Will. As you were saying earlier, you really wanted to see him playing there, but there he is now. No, I think maybe Johnson's been listening to you.
Maybe.
So now we see, oh, big break there, almost. Aaron White needing to come in and make that tackle. On the fourth now, it goes to Goodwin. Goodwin just driving up, that's a good run there. Now they have a chance. Where are they sending it? It's going to be McQueen. McQueen! Ah, oh, you need Milo Kerrigan in there to make that kick. That's what you need. You know, McQueen is a great player, but you know the Warriors' defense are really good at putting pressure on him. But you know who doesn't allow pressure to phase him? That's Milo Kerrigan. Put a little pressure on him, and he just produces diamonds. And now we'll see Now we'll see the Warriors just trying to run it up here, making some good meters all the way on past the halfway mark. It's David Tiala again on the fourth now. They send it left. Caval over to Bunce. Bunce, run it, mate. He's had 2 runs all game. Horne King wants to run though, and he doesn't get too far. Cheeky little line break for him as we get into the 70-minute mark. Warriors, what are they going to do? It's Raymond. Raymond sends it up. No one's underneath it. Who wants it? It's Beck Goodwin's got some space. What's happened there? Beck Goodwin lost someone. Oh, just a bit of an ankle break there. That's incredible. And Will, at the moment, you think it might be time for cut or keep?
Maybe time for cut or keep, but I was expecting not gonna lie, I did tip the Roosters, but I didn't think they'd be this good. It's gonna be very hard to play cut or keep. Let's maybe we play it with the Warriors instead. Maybe that's. But with the Roosters, we'll have a look, and obviously, I think honestly, Rayno Driscoll, I think he's a. Oh, start from one. Cody Mansour.
Keep.
Jordan. My boy Jordan on the left wing.
I'm gonna say, you know, young player you can always develop. I'd say keep. You know, young players are good to, you know, form into great players down the line.
So Ethan Goodwin then.
Ooh, all the Goodwins. You know, I think that the Goodwins might actually be, you know, they might find a little bit of joy elsewhere. You know, if they go around, maybe find a new club. Maybe the Chooks just haven't been doing it for them.
Okay, so we're gonna cut like 6 of the Goodwins. Cool. Riley Holmes.
There's only 4.
There's only 4.
There is only 4.
That's not.
You got to keep Riley Holmes. He's been incredible.
Okay. We're cutting Beck Goodwin apparently. And we've already said Rayno Driscoll. We're gonna keep.
Of course.
Okay, Lightning McQueen.
I'd say keep.
I'd say cut personally. Find yourself a half that can kick. Tyler Weston.
Tyler Weston. I'd say keep, probably.
I'd also say cut. Get him out.
Ooh.
He's a winger that hasn't done much at wing, and then he plays half and does absolutely nothing as well. So get rid of him.
Might be a good centre, though. Maybe could be a good centre.
Maybe. I think he's gotten rid of that position, though. So that's fun. Now, that's a penalty.
Just a cheeky penalty there. And Weston, the man that you hate, Will, he's going to get him a few extra meters as well.
I don't hate him. I just speaking it how it is, saying it how it is. Ben Punch. Has he played to his full potential?
I'd say you probably cut him, not because he's bad, but because
he's probably going to return to the Sea Eagles.
I think he's probably going to go back to the Sea Eagles, yeah.
Yeah. I think so as well.
Maybe reunite with his brother somewhere.
Play to his full potential somewhere. Blair Curtin.
Honestly, I'd say keep. Yeah.
I think he's a really good hooker. So
back at hooker, you know, if he was playing at half again, I'd say cut.
Yeah. No, hooker.
Yeah, but
Blair Curtin, that's good. All right, Bailey Wilson. I mean, that's a keep easily.
Yeah, that's a keep.
Same with Chad Johnson. He's the captain, so probably a keep. I dare say. Dare I say? Brad Goodwin. Are we sure we want to cut Brad?
I wouldn't cut him if it was like the singular, but I feel like wherever the rest of the Goodwins go, he goes. You know what I mean? Okay. So I feel like the Chooks could do better.
Oh! And Brad Goodwin just smashed someone just for the sake of it.
Just for the sake of it.
Okay, keep. Oh, here we go!
Milo, he deserved it. The man on the field who deserved to try the most, he's gotten one. And man, I think he's just sick of us yapping and he wants us to start talking about the game again. And a keep, by the way. In case you were wondering, what a try. Milo Kerrigan, just like that, hits the hole. Nobody was ever going to lay a hand on him. Incredible work.
Yeah, Milo Kerrigan, he's one of the best in the business, isn't he? He truly is. He's just a scary man. Every time we get to Origin time, he's a player that you want to shut down. Yeah, I mean, I think we know who's getting the 3 MVP points tonight, and it's not even close. Yeah, -3.
That's just mean, Will.
I think I'll keep Milo Kerrigan.
This is why you get death threats in your DMs. You know.
That's actually not even a joke.
This sort of
It's
attitude.
crazy.
It's not even a joke. This is the reason. You know, they just can't handle the facts that you're spitting, I suppose. And now getting very close to the end of this one. And Will, what a game this has been. A real upset, a real surprising game.
It has
And
been very real.
You'd maybe just say the Warriors and John McCartney. You know, maybe sometimes change isn't the best thing. Maybe in small doses, I'd say change is good.
Yeah.
But when you're making so many changes,
Are
it's
you
just
telling
too
me you're
much.
not going to play 5-8 next week? And you're not going to get David Barner to play halfback?
Well, I'm hoping that Chad Johnson plays himself at fullback next week. So we'll see how the rest of that goes.
That's a very Roosters captain thing to do.
Exactly. You know,
Except
Harris
you're
can do
not
it.
mates, unfortunately.
What do you mean? Me and him are great mates. Me and Chad go all the way back. In fact, now we're going to see Marcus Square. Can he get a try? He deserves one. The
Good
Pope
ankle tap.
tapping ankles. That's great work from him. Man, he's just been great. Good old man sauce.
Yeah, the Pope is good at tackles below the waist.
Absolutely. Especially if the player he's tackling, I'm not going to say that. But Hornet King, the sideburns, looking a bit disappointed. And man, what a game this was from the Roosters.
Yeah, he was tackling at 5, and yes, it was a really good game for the Roosters tonight. I'm absolutely smashing here, 32 points. Was that one of the Muzz bets this week? I'm not too sure, but it was an absolute thrashing and a well-deserved win here from the Roosters. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And Will, I'll let you break down these stats here.
Let me break it down for you. So, Mansour got 2 tries, McQueen 1, O'Driscoll, Johnson and Kerrigan all with singles, and Matthew Turner only try scorer here for the Warriors tonight. A lot more possession going to the Roosters, which is very understandable. They got 25 from 31 sets. Warriors didn't even get 25 sets in total. They only completed 19 of 23. A lot more tackles, obviously, from the Warriors. A few more line breaks. A few more missed tackles, actually, from the Roosters, which is strange. And very similar in line breaks. So a lot of it just came down to possession and being actually able to do stuff with the ball tonight. As we look at some of the individual stats, and I mean, Cody Mansour, big game from him tonight, 253 run meters, 5 line breaks, 2 tries. I mean, massive game from the Pope, and both those tries were very much individual efforts. There was no tap backs, there was no grubber kicks for him. It was very much all him. Kerrigan, great game, a try assist for him, 201 run meters, 7 line breaks. Just massive. Jordan, 152 run meters, 4 line breaks. I mean, there's a lot of good players out there from the Roosters tonight, and you can just see that with the run meters and the line breaks. But yeah, Mansour and Kerrigan, they really were in command tonight.
Yeah, I couldn't have said it better myself. Just big men on the team. Cody Mansour, Milo Kerrigan, just impeccable. O'Driscoll, impeccable. You know, there wasn't even a lot of defending that had to be done from the Roosters just because they were so dominant in attack as well. So yeah, it was just a really good performance from their main men, and you can't really say they did anything wrong, Will.
No, you really can't. Yeah, no, they were really, really good tonight. As we'll move on, and why don't you talk us through the Warriors?
Yeah, absolutely. Just a lot of disappointment from the Warriors, I guess you could say, tonight. Just not playing to their full potential like we know they can. A few players just playing outside of their comfort zone, I suppose, and it just didn't work out. One person, David Tiawa, he didn't do a lot in terms of getting those breaks. He still got a few good meters and also made 26 tackles and only 1 miss. That's really good from him, especially as a second row. You have those fullbacks running against you all game. And him just defending up like that, that's really impressive. Another person, Marcus Square, it didn't feel like he ran so many meters, but man, he just kept on getting the ball. He was doing a lot of work for his team, got 7 line breaks as well, despite, you know, the line breaks not really amounting to much in terms of attack. He was really just doing everything they could to help his team out of their in-goal or their red zone, basically. Chance Bunce, really disappointing game from him. You know, you'd expect a little bit more from him maybe but he was really just handled well. He didn't touch the ball too many times either. So yeah, maybe just something for the Warriors to think about. They might want to move back to their regular team list. You know, you can't judge them for trying new things out, but at the end of the day, it just didn't work. So it's gonna probably be back to the drawing board for John McCartney, I'd assume.
Yeah, no, I think it will be, and that was a bit of an abomination of a team list tonight, and that combinations didn't work at all. I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't want to bash it too much, but yeah, not a good look. But why don't you talk us out here?
Yeah, absolutely. Just Will K, savage as always. And thank you all for watching. This has been your SRL fixture between the Roosters and the Warriors. We'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.